Fantastic.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of BKB 5, and we kick off with a fight for the Cruiserweight Championship of the World. Scheduled to fight by 2-minute rounds. In the blue corner, the challenger, an ex-UFC heavyweight fighter making his BKB debut.
Welcome back to part 2 of BKB 5, live from the Coventry Sky Dome. I'm Tom Ross, my co-commentator tonight, former 3-times world champion Robin Reed. And our first contest in part 2 is a world cruiserweight title fight of 5 2-minute rounds between champion Marko Martinjak, the Croatian from Zagreb, against Rodney Wallace from the USA, who's making his BKB debut. And it's Rodney Wallace that enters the ring first, from Charlotte in North Carolina, 35 years of age, and the nickname Show Enough. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. And Rodney Wallace, of course, UFC, the Russian MMA equivalent, My Global. So this guy, Rodney Wallace, is he could be a really tough opponent, but age might be a massive factor here. The champion Marko Martinjak will be in shortly, but Rodney Wallace will get in. And a great nickname, Robin, Show Enough.
Oh, sorry?
Show Enough.
Yeah, exactly, yes. North Carolina.
North Carolina. From Charlotte.
Yeah, he looks like it means business.
Yes. We will see exactly, but I spoke to him earlier, and he's come here to not to mess around. He's come all the way from the USA to win.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like it. I mean, it's a long way. Like my coach used to say, like when he used to go, it's a long way to come to lose. So make sure you win.
Well, I once made a big mistake when Pat Cadell fought Azuma Nelson.
Oh yes.
I interviewed
great
Azuma
fight.
Nelson, and I said to him, a lot of people in the West Midlands think you've come a long way to get knocked out. He weren't impressed.
Oh.
he gave me the look.
Yeah, exactly. I bet it wasn't a good look from him either, was it?
Let me tell you, I was quicker than Usain Bolt out of there. Let me tell you. Well, we wait the arrival of Marko Martinjak with a BKB record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, known as Triple M. Marvellous Marko Martinjak from Zagreb, 27 years of age. So we will see. Always strange when you make your debut in any discipline, isn't it? It's always,
yeah, of course it is. Yeah,
bit...
I mean, it's even like the transition from amateur to professional. You know, you make your pre-debut. I had like nearly 100 odd fights as an amateur, but you know,
step up.
Yeah, and then it's. I mean, it's not completely different, but it is a big change, like from amateur to professional. I remember making my pro debut. You know, it's like it's like you're fighting for the first time.
I remember watching. You know, you watch people in the Olympics, and the scoring is so much different.
Exactly.
Much different fight.
Exactly. You know, and it's like it is a big difference, a big transition from the amateur to the pro ranks. Because, like I say, as an amateur, you gear your career towards, like, you know, point scoring, you know, not getting hit. I mean, the same with professional boxing. You're not trying to get hit, but it's a lot more intense. It's a lot closer. You're looking for the bigger punches. You know.
Well, this is the man, Martinjak, Marko Martinjak, that Billy Hawthorne, that you were talking to in the ring, who sadly is out of action because of a knee injury, but he had a wonderful record, knocked everybody out, and he can't wait to get hold of this guy. He can't wait to come back and get hold of, he's gunning for him. Yeah. That's, of course, if Martinjak wins today. Yeah,
you can never underestimate.
Never.
You know, some of these, you know, if you like easy fights or easy touches, can turn out to be harder than you planned. So.
Well, it's
especially
a world
if you're
title
looking
fight.
Beyond that fight, you know, you've got to concentrate on the fight that you got in hand, the guy that you've got in front of you.
Well, he comes in with the Croatian flag, and we've seen him fight before, Marko. Gentleman, great guy. He'll have some support here, but the American Rodney Wallace is fought UFC, so he's no mug.
There you go.
And straight away, Martinjak there just trying to suss him out, but quite light on his feet as he tries to jab through Wallace's guard. Strange guard again from Wallace, almost. Oh, he's caught him there with a body. He's holding his head, but
you can see the UFC background coming. Then as he went down, he went to grab his leg, and then he realised.
And then he realised. This is what I was saying about you get into the ring, it's different. Oh, it's over. My goodness.
Yeah, it's over.
My goodness.
That was a bit of not a surprise, but you know, he looked like Wallace looked like he had bags of confidence there.
Absolutely.
He looked like he was going to settle in nice then, and you know, one shot and that was it. It's over.
I was just thinking his guard was pretty strange. It was like a pouring effect, and that's usually a sign of a man who's just waiting to pounce.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, just seeing up his man, looking for the opening, and as it happened, he got for one himself.
But I thought he caught him in the body, but he was holding his head. But I'm sure it was a body shot that hurt him. But we will see as well. Listen, whatever else.
Oh, it was the eye. Yeah, the eye's gone. So he caught him in. I think it's the left eye.
Well, Martinjak won it.
I mean, that's one big difference that I've noticed. Yeah. Like I say, this is my first BKB. That's what I've noticed. Some of these shots. I mean, boxing. The shots are fast. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You know, but some of these shots that were, not missing, but almost missing. I mean, missing as in us as spectators are missing the punch that's landed because they're that fast sometimes.
The fighting pride of Croatia, Triple M, Wallace Martinjak.
Rodney Wallace looks like he doesn't want to be there, but he doesn't. And sometimes, you know, when a fight's ended that quickly, you'll think, I don't know whether I'll be any good or not, because I haven't given it.
Exactly, you've not really tested yourself, you know. But that's it. Like we say, you can only beat what's put in front of you, you know. And fair play to Wallace. He looked like he hadn't come. He didn't come like he come. He didn't look like he come to lie down. He looked like he come to have a fight. But you know, he started off well. He just caught for one, and that was that.
Well, Marco bows to the ring. Now.
As like I was going to say earlier, some of these ring entrances are longer than the fight.
Oh, absolutely spot on. And by the way, during the course of the first part, there were a couple of swear words. We hope you weren't offended. But on behalf of BKB, if you were, we do apologise. Here's Marco
That's
now.
The beauty of live TV.
Yes, absolutely. As Marco comes to join us. Well done, Marco. Always a pleasure. Thanks for coming to talk to us. And
Well done.
Thank you.
didn't last as long as perhaps you thought.
Yeah, I told you last time. Nobody didn't take that belt. Nobody will take my belt.
You made that point, didn't you, last time?
Yeah.
You said nobody's going to take the
This
belt.
is my brand. This is for my family. Nobody will take it from me.
So you're
Nobody.
earning for your family.
Yeah.
So, talk us through the punch that finished it.
I knew that he's an MMA fighter. He couldn't carry with my boxing skills, you know. And we have good tactic and.
Well, all you can do is win. All you can do is beat whoever's in front
See you
of
in
you.
July.
See, and the same thing. They're gonna have to work hard to take your belt.
Yeah, they must kill me in that ring.
Robin, you were quite impressed.
Yeah, very impressed. Yeah, started off well, used his reach and his range well. Can you just talk us through the shot that actually landed?
I think it was.
Was that first we missed it? Well, we missed
the left.
We missed it.
I was trying on the left uppercut because he goes like this.
Yeah.
All MMA fighters go like this.
Yeah.
And I was stuck left hook and this.
Yeah, no, it was a great
we
shot.
practice this like this, bam.
Yeah.
We practice this.
Yeah, good
I have
shot,
good
good
coach,
shot.
good trainer. I'm very happy.
I think
And when legend like you say me that, I'm very happy.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great
there's a
fight.
few though, and you know when you are the top and you're the top, the world champion, there's a lot of people want to knock you off the perch.
They can try. They can try.
Billy Hawthorne wants
Like you
another
said,
go.
He's not winning
Billy
the title.
Hawthorne, when he gets his recovery, he can find me in that ring. I tell him that. And he must lose his weight.
To beat you.
Yeah. But I I go heavyweight with him, no problem. I go with anybody here, anybody.
So you're ready for all comers?
Anybody, for anybody.
Was that your son in the ring with you?
No, that was my son, my friend's son.
All right, okay. But there's the world title. Can we have a look at the belt? Have we got the cameras on the belt? There it is, with Marco Martinjak. Listen, you've been a worthy champion. We look forward to July.
Great win.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Marco Martinjak. The Triple M, the world champion, is another defence, and boy, did he not hang around. Rodney Wallace has gone, and Rodney's with us. Rodney, come and talk to us. We were really looking forward to seeing you, Rodney.
Yeah.
But we never got a chance to see you.
Yeah. And you started well. I thought, you looked in good shape. You looked like you were up for the fight. But unfortunately, it was just one of them things you got for the punching. Is that what they say? How do you
Yeah, I think it's finger went in my eye. I can barely see it out my eye. But yeah, it's different without them gloves on. You get it deep right in there. If somebody gets you in the eyes, it's
Because
deep
you started
right in there.
quite confidently.
Yeah. No, it was fine. I felt like, the longer it went on, the more I was going to be able to win. I know he was kind of slow, but I never fought with no gloves on, so I don't know how much you could take during the punch with it. That hand going to your eye, I couldn't see I wasn't hurt at all, but when I tried to open my eye, I couldn't see nothing at all. I was like, yeah, it's nothing. It's probably about 65% now, but for about a minute, I only had like 10% vision. It was like everything was back just in the center.
That's your debut. Has it whetted your appetite to have another go?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
He's going to win some.
And you'll learn, won't you? You'll learn from today.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah, I know you can't take no punches in the back. You just got to get in. You can't take no punches in no face, It ain't with the gloves.
Listen, it's been a pleasure having you with us. We look forward to seeing you again, my friend.
Thank you.
Thanks very much indeed, Rodney Wallace. Thank you very much indeed. Rodney Wallace from the USA.